Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some NFL news. I've done my Denver Broncos season preview and my SmackDown review since it was taped. The spoilers are out. It's kind of a skippable show. I've done that review, so if you want to watch those two videos, go watch those. But now I'm here to do my NFL news video. We have a few things to talk about here. So, the big news today, some breaking news about an hour ago. The hashtag Dolphins are signing Tua Tagovailoa to a 4-year, $212 million extension. They finally paid him. I wasn't sure if they were going to or not, but they finally paid him, and they're paying him about $50 million a season. Tua's agent has to be the best in the NFL because I don't think he should be a top-paid quarterback, honestly. Yeah, he led the league in passing yards last year, but it's kind of easy when you have Tyreek Hill on your team and Jalen Waddle. I don't know. I feel like this is an overpay. I mean, yeah, his regular season stats last year looked good, but where did he disappear in the playoffs when they needed him most? I think it's a crazy overpay to me. Yeah, I know he had... Look at the regular season stats last year, okay? I still don't think that's worthy of him getting paid $53 million a year. I don't know. More than Lamar Hurts, more than Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts on a per year basis. That's a tough one. Like, teams do know they don't have to pay their QBs record-breaking money. Like, I feel that's what these quarterbacks do, and Tua's now like the third highest paid, like behind Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow. He's paid more than Jared Goff, well, I guess I can say Jared Goff and Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, like those guys. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he's overpaid and kind of overrated. But Jordan Love and Dak Prescott are going to want more money, so it's going to be interesting to see what they want. But that's really my honest thoughts on the Dolphins paying Tua 4 years, $212 million. So, prayers up to this Saints quarterback here, hashtag Saints quarterback Jake Haener. Says that he has been diagnosed with a rare form of skin cancer. He has skin cancer. It's not considered life-threatening at this time, and he's working with doctors on a treatment plan. So luckily they called it before it was a life-threatening thing. It's not considered life-threatening at this time, but they have to have a treatment plan. Hopefully it goes all well. So it's a W that they called it before it was a life-threatening thing. So hopefully he'll be better soon and get back to being on the team. So praise up to Jake Haener. So, Bills wide receiver Marquez Valdes-Scantling. He says that he has helped both Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes win MVPs. Oh, brother. I helped Aaron win a couple MVPs. Helped Pat win an MVP. A couple Super Bowls. You did? My resume speaks for itself. It does. Ain't a one-way thing, man. I put up some big numbers with these guys. Made some big plays. Hey, you made some good big plays last year after you struggled the whole season. But doesn't mean you helped them. Just helped them win MVP. Like, this guy's so weird. Yeah, playoff Marquez Valdes-Scantling was great for Mahomes this year, but no, that's not how MVP works, buddy. I mean, he didn't say it did, but... I mean, he made some big plays in the postseason, but more like Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Like, this guy's so weird. He's one of the worst professional football players in the country and thinks he's Jerry Rice. Oh, look at his playoff production. Yeah, that one play where he's wide open. I mean, yeah, he's like in the playoffs, he's come up clutch, but he's not that good. Yeah, MVS does open up an offense by stretching the field. Saw somebody say that. bro's trying to sneak himself. I mean, he did help, but not very much. Bro needs to humble himself. Who does he think he is? Dude, these has to be words of encouragement to himself. And, I mean, not... I mean, I'd hope he'd be one of their threats on... I'd hope he'd be a threat on offense with Patrick Mahomes. Because who else do you have at receiver besides Rashee Rice? So, there was a video of the Raiders. Oh, lordy Raiders. There was a video, like, they had a Kermit the Frog puppet. They were mocking him, basically, throwing it around, I think, at training camp, to mock him. And Patrick Mahomes, he had a short response. He said, end quote, "It'll get handled when it gets handled." Oh boy, these matchups are going to be fun to watch now. I mean, rivalry matchup. Dude, Patrick Mahomes is going to freaking kill these guys. Get some revenge from Christmas last year. But yeah, I thought it was kind of funny with the Raiders, but it's going to be more funny when Mahomes humbles. So, Cowboys star quarterback Dak Prescott says he's not afraid of the possibility of playing for another team if he doesn't sign an extension with Dallas. And quote, "I want to be here, but when you look up all the great quarterbacks I watch play for other teams, that's not something to fear. It may be a reality for me one day. It may not be my decision." I think another team would want him. Say the Cleveland Browns, maybe. I don't know. If we want to keep CeeDee Lamb, we may have to let Dak go. If you want to keep CeeDee and Micah, you may have to let Dak go. I feel like if they wanted to keep Dak Prescott, they would have already done it by now. Like, it's just him in the playoffs. Like, he just shits himself. Like, I don't know what. Like, he does so good in the regular season. What changes in the playoffs with him? Like, I don't get what changes in the playoffs. And maybe he will go to a different team. If he does, we can go and get a different quarterback. So, that's really my thoughts. So, hashtag Steelers wide receiver George Pickens and wide receiver coach Zach Azzanni had a, end quote, heated exchange after practice over Pickens' end quote, lack of effort during the first day of training camp, per the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Pickens and a lack of effort, ain't no one surprised about that. Like, does he not want to be there? Like, I'm confused. Like, it feels like every time I'm saying something about him, it's him causing drama, whether it's on the field or lack of effort. So, yeah. Well, I apologize if the video was still rolling, or if I paused when I didn't mean to, but yeah, the last thing I want to talk about is Julius Papers. Looking like he's going to sign a 3-year, $30 million extension to stay with the New England Patriots. I mean, it's an interesting deal there. Julius Papers is a pretty solid safety, veteran safety. So, solid deal. I mean, basically $10 million a year, I think. 3 times 10, 30. Quick math. So yeah, it's really all I'll talk about here. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, Alkaline. Peace.